everyone, and welcome to ROKStudios Asia Pacific. My name is Gurvin Kaur, and I am the Regional Content Lead. And today, I am joined by Scott Genereux, our Senior Vice President and Chief Revenue Officer, as well as Scott Wooldridge, our President for Asia Pacific. Welcome, Scott and Scott.
Thank you.
Thank you, I'll be referring to you as Scott G and Scott W.
That's
fine. Okay, great.
Perfect.
So the topic today will be on the state of smart manufacturing. And this is very relevant for us because we recently launched the 8th edition of our State of Smart Manufacturing report. And this report is based on findings we did based on a survey conducted with over 1,300 manufacturers globally, considering what are the trends, challenges, and opportunities manufacturers are facing today in terms of smart manufacturing. So first question to you, Scott G.
Yep.
From your discussions with decision makers in manufacturing, what is keeping them up at night and how can we better support them?
Yeah, it's a great question. I've talked to hundreds of customers over the last 18 months, and there's three things that always seem to come up. There's more than that, but those three come up a lot. One of them is sustainability. It comes up a lot. Every customer I talk to has some form of something in that area they're looking at. Digital transformation is another area that comes up a lot. I'm not sure every customer is thinking the same way around digital transformation, but it's a big area of focus. And the other one that comes up a lot is cyber. Cybersecurity, cyber threats, a lot of concerns of making sure that their environments are protected.
Okay. And how about yourself, Scott? What are you hearing from manufacturers and decision makers here specifically in Asia?
Yeah, I think we're hearing exactly the same trends, and it's interesting. Sustainability is becoming more and more relevant and more topical, and I think sustainability and productivity are joined. You can't have one without the other. We're also seeing a very fast adoption of smart manufacturing digitization technology, and that's around managing labor costs in a factory, managing productivity, and providing better access to data. And it doesn't matter if it's in a well-established manufacturing environment or an emerging, we're seeing that trend very consistent. And you referenced the Smart Manufacturing Report. A very interesting takeaway from that was actually Asia Pacific customers are adopting those technologies equally as fast, if not faster, than their counterparts in Europe or North America.
Okay, that's interesting because also according to the report, a third of manufacturers are hampered by technology paralysis. So why do you think this is so and how can manufacturers overcome this?
Well, a lot of the technology that's installed today has been around for a while, right? And so if you think about all the new technology that's out, and you think about how you're going to simplify your environment and how you're going to do some of the stuff that Scott mentioned, a lot of that is newer technology. So I'm not surprised there's that feeling because the question is, where do you start? And how do you start and where do you go in? And I think that's one of the greatness about our solutions that are very focused around being able to help customers figure that out.
Okay. And Scott W., for you, the report specifically for Asia Pacific, they also mentioned that employee resistance to technology adoption and lack of skills are some of the barriers for enterprises trying to adopt smart manufacturing systems. So how can leaders help to educate their workforce on the value of adopting technology? And do you have any steps or simple steps they could take?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of aspects to that. When you looked at the driver for Industry 4.0, it was around digital infrastructure and analytics and optimization. But part of the challenge was it almost disconnected workers from the conversation. There's a lot of talk around Industry 5.0 now, and it's more around collaborative automation, cobots, interactive technology, and it's making the workers a key piece in that journey. It's not just saying it's a disconnected workforce, it's actually recognizing that workers are coming back into the plant. They need to be better digitally enabled and better provided with the capabilities to drive productivity within the factories. So I think as a manufacturers need to understand that and need to really work closely with their workforce in a more consultative manner to take them on the journey, continue to educate them, but continue to enhance their capabilities using technology. So it's not technology or workers, it's technology and workers. And I think that's the learning manufacturers have gone through. And I think we're seeing that evolution now as we move from an Industry 4.0 viewpoint to an Industry 5.0 viewpoint.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for both your inputs. And if you would like to find out more about the report and other such insights, please visit www.rockwellautomation.com. Thank you.